Alright, so I have a package here from UltraView. We're going to open it up and see what's inside. My razor blade real quick. Go ahead and cut this open. Like so. And underneath the bubble wrap, we have a new UV Doublet Lens in 4 power. And got a try before you buy release. I have one in green. It's like I have to get every single color possible. I have a stash of them over there on the cabinet there. And nice little sticker. Throw these on the bow press or on the toolbox. But yeah, nice little sticker there. Sometimes I put them on the limbs of my bow if there's enough space for them, which I might end up doing. So the bubble wrap here. We'll go ahead and open up this new lens. So I'm currently shooting a 6 power lens, but I want to try a 4 power just because I haven't shot a 4 power in a while, and I remember that I shot pretty well with one back in the day, and I want to see if it could improve my scores any. Less movement, or perceived movement, because there's not as much power, but see if it will increase my scores. So we'll go ahead and cut this open real quick. Have a nice packaging. When I worked at UltraView, I wrapped about 100,000 boxes with this plastic and used the little heat gun. And it's always a fun day when I got to do that for a couple hours. And that was my work for the day. Go ahead, put the plastic over here. Nice little box here. Cool little microfiber cloth they include in the box. Little UV icon there. It's all about the details. So I'll set that there. And then it comes with a cartridge with the UV doublet lens already installed. So, and it is 19,000 center drilled. So anyone that wants to run a center drilled, a free-floating fiber, they can do that, just a short little piece of fiber, and then the light kit will illuminate that fiber and it'll look like it's just suspended in air, which is pretty cool. That's why I shoot for 3D. I don't really like having an up pin. Kind of gets in my way, trying to find the 12 ring. But yeah, it looks really cool. And I'll go ahead and explain how to install it in a cartridge, and then how to install it on my site, on the scope here. Super simple. So if you want to switch out between, say, a 6 power lens and a 4 power lens, but you want to keep your lenses in the cartridges just so they don't get moved around, keep your center right, there is a set screw here that you'll undo, and this cartridge will just pop right out, and then you can put the new cartridge in. And I'll also go over how to install a little sticker dot on the lens. Okay, so I have my UV doublet lens here in the cartridge. I'm going to go over how to first clean off, there's a little bit of dust on the lens right now, clean that off, and then how to put a sticker dot on. And also I'll go over real quick on how, if you were to put a free-floating piece of fiber through the center drill, how to do that. So I'll go ahead and start with that. When you buy a UV3 or UV3 XL, or if you buy any of the fiber kits, it'll come with about 4 inches of red, green, and blue fiber in a package sort of like this, or exactly like this. And you'll just cut off like a little bit of it, and you'll go ahead and get a little piece of this green fiber out. So this is 19 thousandths. If you were to shoot 10 thousandths, you'd have to get the up pin for this, which is not a big deal. But you'll just simply put it through the center drill right there. And then what I do is I cut off about between my fingers there, just a little piece. I mushroom one end. So this is the non-mushroom end. I would put this non-mushroom end in all the way up to the mushrooming, and then I would get a hot Allen wrench. So I get my propane torch and just hover over an Allen key to the flame, and then I'll just tap the back of the piece of fiber there until it mushrooms out just a little bit. That way, so when I'm traveling or if I'm shooting, the fiber doesn't get pulled through. And I like to have it pretty short piece of fiber, so it doesn't bow, so it doesn't kind of warp because it's too long, the support itself. So that's if you were to install a piece of fiber for 3D, or you can do it for target as well. Anytime you can use a light kit. I would not recommend using it without a light kit just because it doesn't gather as much light. But if you were to buy a kit from UltraView, it comes with sticker dots. It also comes in green, but these the sticker dot kit comes with the scopes, and they're also available on the website for purchase. But come in a wide variety of sizes. They also have open circles, and they have more gun style reticles as well, crosshairs and triangles there. Well, I personally prefer just a small black dot, although I should have a size bigger than that. I prefer typically the second or third largest, smallest black dot. So I'm going to go ahead and try to locate those, and then I'll go over how to install them on your UV Doublet Lens. Alright, so I have my black sticker dots here. I'm going to go ahead and use the second smallest on this lens here. I'm not really sure what size I'll end up with. I'll probably end up with either this one or this one, if I had to guess, but I'm going to try them out over the next couple days and see which one works best for me. But we're going to go ahead and first clean off the lens here. So I'm going to take a small Allen key, I think this one will work, and I'm just going to pop out this white O-ring like so. And if you ever take out your lens here and forget which way to put it back in, as long as you can read UltraView correctly, and it's not backwards, that is the correct way to install it in your scope. And also it's laser engraved with a little 4 right there. It's kind of hard to see, but a little 4 right there, and then it says UltraView, and then 4x, and then the diopter, and what the outside for what scope will accept this lens. So we'll go ahead and set that on the microfiber cloth for a second, set this out of the way. Actually, we're going to need the microfiber cloth. I just have this, these are for like eyeglasses, so it works for this. I'm going to start off with the back, just give it a little, don't give out on me. Wouldn't this be a great video? There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'm not a professional at cleaning glass, but so do this at your own risk. But just use a little bit of eyeglass cleaner, get the dust off, and spray the back like so. And I'm just gonna fold this in half, kind of rub it around. And it's nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and set that back down there. I'm going to set this on here for a second. And I said I was going to go with the second smallest dot, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Now because this lens is center drilled, the center is already marked. But if you did not have a center drilled lens, say you bought another lens, which I have no idea why you would do. No, this is not what I want. This is what I want. So most sticker dots come with a template, and you can just line up your lens here. So if you figure out which ring will match up to your lens, and then that way you can find the center. But you know, center drill lenses make it pretty easy to find the center. So, but gonna go ahead and cut out sticker dot, just like so. Now I'm going to take my razor blade, just peel off the outer plastic, like so. Yep, just like that. And what I do is, I like setting just a little corner of the dot on my razor blade. So that way, I can just set it right on the lens. So I'm going to get that off. And I'm just going to scooch this like so, just maybe a little bit more right to that corner there. And the goal is definitely, if you have like a polycarbonate lens, you definitely don't want to scratch the lens when you do this, so be very careful. Just at your own risk. But I can read UltraView there, and that's the side that I want the black side on. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this down. I don't want to get that razor blade too close, so I definitely don't want to scratch my new lens. Then I just take the back side of the razor blade and just kind of inch it closer to the center drilled without pressing down, which I kind of went too close, so I'm going to pick that up. That's pretty close. Just going to wipe this down real quick. Got my fingerprints all over it. So what I do is I then turn the sticker dot, the lens around so I can see the back of the sticker dot. And then I just use the back of the razor blade to just find the center of the lens. Just like so. And then I get the back of the cloth, press down really good, and then I grab it from both sides. Give it a nice press. Just like so. And I just look over it real quick, make sure it's in the center, which it is. And real quick, just because I have fingerprints all over it, give it a nice good wash real quick. Just like so. Let's give it a good press down real quick. It's looking good. So we will go ahead and put this back into the cartridge, just like so. I can read UltraView, so I'm just gonna set it down there, nice and easy. Kind of make sure it's seated flush in there. Just gonna set this down real quick. Set that in there. Just give it a little wipe. Kind of miss a spot. Just like that. So we're going to go ahead and take out this cartridge that I have in there right now, which is my 6x lens. So we're going to undo the set screw like so. And it's really nice because I'll shoot around and then I just want to change out my cartridge without changing out my setup. There's just a little mark there from the set screw from it keeping it tight. So I'll go ahead and put this cartridge in real quick, like so. Just snug it down. I normally make sure it's just a little past flush. Sweet, just like that. Alright, so I have my UV Doublet 4-power lens installed in my scope. I'm going to go shoot a couple rounds and test it out. Thanks for watching.